Good morning, folks. This video I put it up on YouTube. Um, I am trying to get Dr. Let's see what her name is. Just what her name is. Dr. Kia Lewis. I hope somebody on Facebook that is my friend and her friend let her watch this video, and I want her to take a second look at what she's doing. I agree children need to reduce sugar, reduce salt. But why are you using a remedy without full proper information? I am a scientist. I do not work in a scientific lab. I'm a graduate of pure applied sciences at University of West Indies, KFL. I attended the Barbados Community College. I did A-level physics and math. I have CXC or CSET physics at grade 2. One of the disciplines which I know Dr. Lewis would have learned because she would have had to do biology and chemistry first. A-level biology and chemistry or K biology and chemistry, then medical science is observation. And sometimes the observation does not give you the conclusion. There may be another problem, and that is the symptom of a problem. Let me address the picture with her holding 2 bags of sugar. I want to tell Bajans that's all the sugar you should take. When I was a boy, there's a boy, the boy between the age of 6 and 10, 11. No, let me correct. A little boy is up to 4, a boy between 4 to 7, a big boy between 7 to 12, a teenager is 13. So between the age of 4 to 7, my mother will send me in a vacation and take my cousin. Before I go with my cousin, I will buy a BIM, I will buy a double decker tea times biscuits. You know what double decker tea time biscuits was? 8 whites, 8 blacks in one package. The biscuits were bigger, which means I had more sugar, and I had a BIM with it. That was me. Only for me. My neighbors, my friends, drink a lot of pear tea, leaf, almond tree tea. You take the pear leaf, you steep it, you make tea. A lot of Morby, a lot of nut cake, sugar cake, garbage cheese, garbage jam, a lot of sugar, cane sugar. I think my mother and father used more sugar between the ages of 2 and 18 than I used between the ages of 2 and 30. Because by the time I was 9, we were talking about this diabetes thing and the sugar. Diabetes is real, but we need to understand what diabetes really is and understand that good diet and bad diet could cause diabetes. Good. So that picture, let me see if we can get her the picture. I want to put in the picture. I just had it there. Right. This picture, this picture, this picture, I saw it in there because I will challenge her to go and do a proper survey of 1,000 people or put up a survey monkey survey and share it on social media and you will get shocked. The Centurion eat more sugar than me and you. And to make it worse, them sugar had lead in it. You know that substitute? No. Drinking water coming through lead pipe and asbestos. Sometimes all I had to drink for the morning was hot sugar water. lemonade in the middle of the day, pear leaf tea at night with sugar, buttermilk nut cake with sugar, drink sweat, which is molasses mixed with water. When you talk about sugar, then drink some sugar, then limit to 100. But you tell my friends who grew up with me to eat healthy and exercise, and some of them ain't even living to 51 years. That's a fact. And diet any cause of eating a good healthy diet, exercise any cause. I work at an establishment with 1,000 people. Maybe the last 10 years, nearly 80 to 90 died of cancer, and some of them was going to the gym every day, eating right. Let me talk about the problems with children and this look like obesity thing. The Nintendo Game Boy was invented because people were playing games on their cell phones and they wanted to make gaming portable. But people saw it as a child toy. So portable gaming has evolved to gaming on cell phones. What they just do, we give the children Game Boys and PSPs and now we get us tablets and cell phones and are playing games. I work at St. Lawrence Boys, I work at St. Anthony's High. I teach lessons for 30 years. I know what I'm telling you. From the advent of the smartphone and the cell phone with smart features, because I don't like to call the old Nokia phones a smartphone. They were smartphones, but we don't want to call them. The Palm Pilot, the Apple iPhone, the Android phone, now Nintendo Switch. Gaming is a little device you can sit down all day and play. Second problem, in the highly dense population, majority of the land is taken for housing. When I was a boy, say I was a boy, and a young teenager, there were vacant lots in the neighborhood. We played take me tools, we played football. A lot of trees we used to climb and swing ball king. My son had that luxury. I was fortunate to live 3 minutes from a playing field, cross the road from a playing field, that my son could have gone around boat. But there wasn't not many living upstairs. To add to that, the activities for some of these fields, you know what you're trying to be there? You could imagine you going to watch an innocent football game. Pass, 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 pass. Gunshot. Yeah, I want my child to be there. So what we do? We give them Game Boys, tablet, smart devices, keep them in the house. So the exercise that my friends that still slim that at my age and then get misdiagnosed and get pumped up with steroids like me. Steroids for me from 14 to 23, 8 years of steroids for sinuses. When the problem was allergy to fish, certain fish, and lower blood count because I had an imbalanced diet. An imbalanced diet. The children are not getting exercise, so their muscles are growing but are underdeveloped and they look like they're fat. They're fat, undeveloped. What you do at the primary schools, you put up a gate and a fence from the pastor. You can only play for the pastor when you got games. So between 12 and 1 o'clock, what children doing? They can't run about much. The behavior of the adults having discussions while standing. So both the females and males are not from that age of primary school getting the level of exercise that we and the 80s children got. When we were at early secondary school, Ardsley was known for producing Caroline Best, Philo Wallace, Sherwin Campbell, and a few West Indian players. You know what's about Ardsley? We had little bear pictures all over Ardsley Pastor. An old chair was the stump, and you playing Take Me Tools. Take Me Tools is an active game. You gotta hit the ball somewhere and run between two stumps. We had lost swimming. We played football till 8 o'clock on the night as teenagers. We children playing 8 o'clock on the night, Fortnite. It's a good game. It teaches teamwork. That is great. It brings them together. That is great. But we run all over the football field. We are playing with football regulations. And my body get enough exercise. We did some ignorance too, like swimming against the current in the hot pot. Yeah, I would advise the boys to do that because some people tried it and died. But at the same time, that builds the muscles because you swimming against the current and giving your body that exercise. We play football on the dry side. You gotta pull your foot out the side. So we had a lot of exercise activities. What these children got now? Dr. Lewis, they're like you in an office all day sitting down looking at people. Them ones sitting down looking at a Game Boy. So the muscles are developed. One. Two, the next problem with children, they do not have a balanced diet. They are malnourished. They are not hungry. They are not hungry. A lot of the 80s and 90s children want to give the child the better things. And we got to be careful how we classify food. Chicken nuggets and drumstick got one thing in common. The boy got chicken in it. Nothing wrong with chicken nugget, nothing wrong with drumstick. But the rich and famous will call the nugget junk food, so we call it junk food. Don't be programmed. A Burger King, baking meal, and a steak platter from Chefette is the same thing. Or the difference, the portion of chips, I talking about standard, not upsize, is half the potato from the steak platter with a baked potato. Take that baked potato slice and make chips, and half of it will put down in chicken order from Burger King. Same potato, steak is beef, the patties is beef. Lettuce, cucumber, tomato, onions, a healthy sesame seed bun. You might got a little potato salad or coleslaw or macaroni salad, some macaroni salad with your steak platter. You're still getting the starch. But you know what? To the rich and famous, they tell you the steak platter healthy, and you doctors say the steak platter healthy, and the burger is junk food. But the burger is same thing steak platter got. Study it, check it. The beef is beef. You want a Pacific amount of beef in a patty for a Burger King burger. They are not fried and flat. You can watch your meal being prepared. They are not fried and fat. They are put on a heated surface to cook. You just put the steak in heat to cook. So both are cooked with heat. They got more fat in the steak than in the burger because it's choice meat to make Burger King burgers. Don't fool yourself. That's why local suppliers can't supply Burger King with the beef. It's just flatter. It's less beef than a 16-ounce steak. 16 ounces is a pound, and a half a pound of beef in a Burger King meal. Less meat than a steak. But they are healthy. They are healthy. Because people say so. Check it. But here's the thing. If you eat too much of one thing, too regular, you're gonna nourish yourself. You need to have a balanced diet. I learned that the hard way. Fish is healthy, visions is heavy, rice is a sea, lagoon, it healthy, it got starch, it healthy. But if you eat rice every day and fish every day, look what happened to me. I missing things that chicken would give me, I'm missing things that beef would give me, I'm missing things that corn would give me, and other vegetables. I can understand reducing the starch, reducing the macaroni, but you got to eat a balanced diet because a balanced diet gives you balanced nutrition. But here's the problem. Some Bajans can't afford a balanced diet. Their children are not hungry. They can't afford a balanced diet where a whole chicken itself is nearly $25. The beef look too fatty and the lamb look too fatty. I gotta stick to chicken. Bajans love a chicken and fish. But chicken and fish, chicken and fish, chicken and fish. What can happen? They think the beef you got to eat and the lentil peas can give that protein. And you some of the proteins in meat. I gotta share testimony. My father had two fishing boats. We had so much fish. I used to sit up on the evening with my mother, me and my brother. I have scale, 200 fly fish. Yeah, fish the fish garden. Fish Sunday for breakfast. Fish for lunch. Sunday you'll get chicken or little lamb. But the problem was my sinuses used to run. I hear something you know. My sinuses ain't running through my nose. It was right the back of my throat and through my nose. It ain't running through my nose. I suffer with a condition called asthmatic sinusitis. And I thought I had a head cold. And you treat me for a head cold. I used to take cough medicine for head cold. And I love fish. But I tell you, if I eat a piece of dolphin today, I got problems with my sinus. Dolphin. Sailfish in a problem, marlin in a problem, tuna in a problem, but I have to eat dolphin. And I ate a lot of dolphin. A lot. Dolphins follow flatfish. Turpits follow flatfish. So when you're netting the flatfish, you hot a good few dolphins. So I had a lot of dolphin and flatfish. My parents didn't do wrong. We had a healthy diet according to Dr. Lewis and the doctors. It had a lot of fish and vegetables in it, but it was too much of one thing. When I got married, I had chicken, lamb, beef, and fish. Vegetables, corn, flour. I got more items into the diet because of choice. In fact, Then in 1994, my cousin had to get kidney transplant. I went to give blood. They said my blood count was low. What contributed to my blood count being low is allergies and the diet, lack of iron. The diet lack iron. And I tell you, that's what I was doing too. From the time I was 13 years old, drinking the sugar in my tea, that was another problem too. Because then my sugar level was low. Today, I just gotta use sugar because my sugar level could get too low. I'm not diabetic. I'm borderline. You see this cup here? I can put 2 spoons of golden sugar in this. Drink all of that. Go to the doctor. Get a sugar test. And it way below the border. Because I habitually, I love the double tea time biscuits. I love a BIM. I love a Coke. Some of you that see the video know they always see with a Coke. Because of my medical condition, I experience a lot of pain. And rather than using the capsules, Panadol, multi-symptom, and such like, the the ingredients in the tablets can interfere with your stomach. So I prefer natural stuff, the caffeine in the coke, caffeine in the coffee, caffeine in the tea. So when I got a real bad headache, I would drink a small cup of coffee, strong coffee. And then when I done drink the coffee, I got two problems. The headache gone, and I can't find my phone, but my phone in my pocket. But I can't find my phone because I can't feel nothing. That's the only side effect of the coffee. But my headache gone. And the people in St. Joseph, you should grow coffee. Let me now get back to the scientific. And I'm going to teach Beijing something. You may not be like me. I might got 2,000 followers on Facebook. Just go to my Facebook. I got upon Facebook. I put it up with a partner, just go to my Facebook. And they got followers. So I live in Black Rock. And I might walk from Eagle Hall to the roundabout between ABC Highway and Montgomery Highway. A lot of people can call my name. So I observe, observe. I have historical memory of observation. I may not have sat down and planned an investigation and put on a badge and go in the neighborhood and target specific people. But I know from historical information that I observed that I could come to these conclusions mentioned earlier. Children lack the ability to muscle development, they're malnourished. A small few got a diabetic problem. Then a small few got red glasses early. Some that's born with other complications and non-communicable diseases. That's a small number. There are some children who can need medical care all the days of their life. So I will not take a 1% or less than 1% case and plaster it over the whole of Barbados. That ain't fair, that ain't right. Historically observed, my parents and grandparents use more sugar from age 4 to age 11 than I used from age 4 to 20. Because by the time I was 9 years old, we start talking about the diabetes problem and the hypertension. A country that all drinking water gonna see water in it. So the children ain't got blood pressure because I speaking to the blood pressure thing though. Cause it's about blood pressure. I don't know how sugar get involved in blood pressure. But the nation they do some things. Let me talk about the blood pressure. There are several causes in Barbados for why children got blood pressure. It's in the salt, it's in the diet, it could be the conditions of the home, the worrying about how mommy is trying to survive. Again, historical observation and information. I work with boys who done school at 14 to work to help make things easier for their mother and their other siblings because the mother had it rough and they drink more sugar than me or you. Some of they can school a bottle of sweet water for a drink, for a drink. Start school at 14 and went work and get a mother all the money to try to make life easier for themselves, their mother, and their little sisters and brothers. Why? Because they can take it no more. They can bear to see the suffering they're going through. And we got children that's suffering and you learn money from welfare, your mother don't spend it properly, or they don't know the mother don't know how she ain't get the rent pay, where they gonna sleep, and they get put out, and the child understands that we gotta stop taking to the dummies. I better take on these things, these stress. If they diet, I work with children over the past 30 years, and sometimes the problem in the home is the cause of the problem. You got a woman got 4 children. She prefer to take the money and buy her. Oh, I got a left 300. I can buy a left 50 bag. Smart your life accurate. Then go and buy scraps for children to eat. We don't make a budget. We should be bring those mothers in welfare. The department should bring those mothers on welfare and teach them how to make a budget. Teach them about the light bill and water bill. It's 100, you can pay 60 this month, and try during the month to pay the other 40. The water will still keep on. Light bill, the same thing. Give yourself a little ease. I thank God for the government that raised the minimum wage. But sometimes the minimum wage can't help you. When you got 4 children to feed, I really in the neighborhoods that got more than we need. Adopt a child or two, man. They don't got behavior problems. But you don't know the impact you can make on their lives. But the little you do for help them out, come on, come over here, sit down with your children, and your children positively involved in their lives, and they get something to eat. Come bring your homework, we can help you. I know about doing that. Not everybody can't do that. What I am saying is not a prescription or a recipe. Don't behave as though you think you can go and bake a cake with what I tell you. What I tell you is to give understanding to see. Hmm? I hear of a man that supported a woman and gives the woman $1,400 to buy security forms. But he 2 children he got from the woman. And the woman went back and do the costume with it. Young girls carried a man to court and got in court with $600 to $700 in jewelry and talking with some of the worst English to the judge. I ain't get no work yet. I don't know how the money come. I just, are you in fact the judge or that judge? I know what judge will tell them. I tell you what, get the pawn shop, sell that jewelry and come back to me. And the poor man ain't got no job. We gotta pay that money to the court or he go to jail. But she raised $500 600 in jewelry. Man, Mexican at the pawn shop. The jewelry is more to you. I can understand an earring and a chain and a bangle to make yourself look presentable. But mine are all the ears full of gold, one in the nose, one on the belly, 3 and 4 gold bangles, and 3 and 4 gold rings. What you telling me? You suffering? So when Miss Norris curse the parents, the cursing is wrong. But understand what she's saying? We got some parents that is guilty and responsible for the stress the children got to do. When a child gets so man short lived because he's hungry, man, we ain't got the economic space for summer jobs no more. Or a Saturday job when a man can bring a child that is about 30 years old, Mr. Bino, that's what Wisconsin. This child live in a house that is struggling. You get a little thing for the Friday and Saturday to pack their groceries and get a little something. And Andrew Bino will get that little child for $60. And that $60 will go a long way to help their parents. And it work real good for Mr. Bino. Just pocket groceries. Sometimes when I done school to get a job at Carlton and one, thank you, Andrew Bino, for your contribution to the Black Rock community. And the help you've given many young people and the opportunity to make their lives better and then some of them move on to better things. Kudos to Andrew Bino. I don't know his son gonna do the same thing. But you ain't got the economic space for that. You ain't got it. A lot of things that businesses used to do, you can't do now. I am encouraging community people and let me talk to the churches. Some of them got some Gothic cathedrals and spent during the COVID as much as $8,000 to stream live. I ain't spent $3,000 yet. I just stream. I put up my video, I can stream live. So I ain't feel like I put up 3 or 4 or 5 or $8,000 a stream. You can't take $2,000 every 2 months and help the community. Some of you are doing it, kudos to you. So the stress, Dr. Lewis, is because the conditions become dire and it concerns and bothers the mind of the child or children. There were children who the only meal they got from Mother Friday was school meals. They can't wait till school door open. You had a breakfast program at some school because some children come to school at primary school, a small few that they had breakfast at secondary school. At secondary school, we got school. We bring meals to get some children who come to school. They come to school, but they ain't had a lunch. Some will take the school meals. Some will beg everybody for a quart to make up money to go and buy lunch. That ain't right. How a child like that, as I was saying, so the two bags of sugar you honey called the high blood pressure. And some children that got diabetes had it ever since. They're born with it. You know, recognizing a got it. And don't blame party after party, right? So I cannot give you, I'm not trying to give you a quick fix. Medicine should not be like making a cup of Lipton tea. Medicine needs observation and application to the society you live in. What you read from America, in America, I'm talking about in America. The got traders that they drink sauce, drink breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. They don't drink the water, they drink a soft drink. Or you know in Barbados you couldn't drink water. We got traders that drink water. Or they will get Kool-Aid for the morning, a cup of chocolate. My grandchildren, the five of them, let's start school, a drink, baby milk, and a bottle of water. And they both come home empty. They're drinking water. But I know in America that they got children first thing in the morning, a 16-ounce glass of Coke or soft drink. Then for lunch, they want the milk, soft drink. When they get home, soft drink. Dinner, soft drink. And if they're thirsty before they go to bed, soft drink. No, you're talking about, right, your secondary research, where you are reading papers from in the Americas, and people in papers who read papers in the Americas came to that conclusion. Brown sugar in America ain't golden sugar. She got golden sugar in her hand. That sugar is gold. Brown sugar in America look like the brown crayon. We can sugar is good sugar. Don't abuse it. So them abusing Coke. Then you got the ones that breakfast at McDonald's a burger, snack burger, lunch burger, snack burger, dinner two burgers, breakfast every day burger, 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 burger. So give me your child a baking meal once a week. It can get diabetes or get high blood pressure. But they got people in America that eat 8 and 9 burgers a day. That's nonsense. They got people in America that love to eat marshmallow cereal all through the day. You don't do that. I don't know about that be happening in Barbados. Because most parents can't afford them anyway. Huh? And those studies, I just be amazed that America got 350 million people. And you gonna do a survey of 500 people and then jump on nationwide TV and say, this is what we should do. And you might be doing it already. People love vegetables, you know. So Dr. Lewis is doing a good thing. But maybe the press needs to see the video. But I'm telling Dr. Lewis, I've heard her talk about the sugar thing. The salt drinks ain't a problem, sweetie. And children, most of them are obese. Their muscles are underdeveloped because the activity they should be having, they can't have it because we as a society has become a smartphone, smart device generation. And we just be walking and texting and Snapchatting on we phone a smart device. And the children doing it too. So if the child like me in his chair from 9 in the morning to 5 in the evening every single day. The body get exercise. Or they got like me, and I get exercise. All I asking for doctors to do, don't just prescribe a remedy because you may be treating a symptom, you may not be treating the problem, and you may misdiagnose the problem and cause other problems. And I can share it from a molecular perspective. You got a problem with gas getting in the combustible chambers, and you gone to the to a private mechanic. But change the gas pump. Gas pump is the problem. Alright, I get an opinion. Another man tell you, man change the gas pump. That's your problem. Or I get third opinion. My earning technician tell you, change the gas pump. When I go be good, I change the gas pump. I still get the same problem. You know what you should do? Let me check the gas filter. When you check the gas filter, it's stink and dirty. Check the air filter. Air filter won't changing. That is the cause. Investigation. It could be A, B, C, or D. Let me check A. It's in A. Let me check B. It is B. But could C contribute as well? Yes. You change the oil filter, you change the air filter. Now everything perking. But it in the gas pump. But everybody saying it's the gas pump. Were they correct? They were not correct. Because you change the gas pump and the problem ain't stop. They give me all the hormone and all the sprays. My problem never stopped. The problem was low blood count and something was triggering allergies. The doctor never did blood work, just subscribe an inhaler, which is supposed to be for life. I banned the inhaler for 24, and I don't got a runny nose. It runs the back of my throat. For another doctor, I call his name. He's one of the best doctors. Sit me down, ask me questions, and he properly diagnosed. Well, you got the same thing I got. I got asthmatic sinusitis. Don't drink a lot of cold water. Wear a coat in the AC because you say that we always drink. Nowadays, take a hot basin with menthol to help clear your sinus. Squeeze it, let salt water down when I don't do. I will use a mental inhaler and balance the diet, reduce the acid level in the blood. I still got the running in the back of my throat, but I got the running nose no more. And there are people who watching this video will know me from Portina BCC. I know I always had a bloody nose. I mean a running nose. And I got it now. Change the diet, proper diagnostic. Maybe if the doctor they do blood work, that you will tell them change the diet. It took a quick blood test before I give blood to recognize the nose running was a symptom of other problems. It wasn't the dust from the wood workshop that contributed to. It wasn't the dust from construction. It was low blood count. Allergic to certain fish. What's the problem? It costs sometimes blood work this that test to prove conclusive. It does. But don't just The come to a conclusion. High stress causes high blood pressure, and constant stress. It is like slamming a car door. If you slam a car door too much time, the car door gonna get in a condition that the only way you can shut it is to slam it. And when a child is under stress for over a year or so, it can impact on their health, and then blood pressure feels normal to them. It's in the salt. Now them got to reduce their salt. But maybe if we address the stress and improve the diet a little bit, the child, because its organs is young, can regenerate faster, heal faster, and then the signs of the high blood pressure can disappear. They're still young. If a child eat a lot of sugar, it run rotten teeth. Don't worry about it. Then teeth will drop out and nose will grow back. But a teenager can't do that. See difference? So maybe if we look at what a child going through, then we will find out. God bless you.